Welcome to GK Quiz Prime Time. Who has been selected as India's first citizen to be enumerated in the country's 16th census, which will also be India's first digital census? Right answer is option C, President of India Draupadi Murmu. India's first National Cow Culture Museum will be set up in which city? Correct answer is option B, Mathura. Which bank became the first in India to launch an overdraft facility on a line of credit through UPI in 2026? Right answer is option C, Bank of Baroda. Narendra Modi is said to become the first Indian Prime Minister to address which body? Right answer is option C, Knesset Plenum. Sondela village, which recently declared itself caste free, is located in which state? Correct answer is option D, Maharashtra. India's first open source psychiatric disorders database, Calm Brain, was launched in which city? Correct answer is option C, Bengaluru. Who introduced Bharat Taxi, India's first cooperative based ride hailing service? Right answer is option C, Amit Shah. Where was the successful oscillation trial of the country's first hydrogen powered train set completed in March 2026? Right answer is option B, Jind Sonipat section. Who became Kerala's first woman judge with disability after topping the civil judge examination? Right answer is option D, Tanya Nathan. At which ports has Adani Ports established India's first operational port of refuge for emergency situations? Right answer is option C, Gopalpur and Dighi ports. Which Indian port became the first to deploy an advanced anti drone security system? Right answer is option C, VO Chidambaranar Port. Who became the first Indian international cricketer to join Major League Cricket in the United States? Right answer is option C, Ravichandran Ashwin. Where is the Bhavsagar Center declared as India's first national repository for deep sea fauna located? Right answer is option B, Kochi, Kerala. Which state became the first to announce a dedicated budget for senior citizens? Correct answer is option C, Kerala. India's first quantum computing facility was scheduled to be launched in April 2026 in which city? Correct answer is option C, Amravati. Where has India's first coal to ammonium nitrate project been launched? Correct answer is option D, Lakhanpur, Odisha. The Punjab government has announced the construction of North India's first glass bridge at which location? Right answer is option C, Nangal, Roopnagar. India's first bullet train service, scheduled to begin on 15th August 2027, will operate on which high speed rail corridor? Right answer is option D, Mumbai Ahmedabad. India's first 24/7 LPG ATM has been launched by Bharat Petroleum Corporation at which location? Right answer is option B, Gurugram, Haryana. On which river are India's first riverine lighthouses currently being constructed? Right answer is option C, Brahmaputra. Which organization launched India's first helicopter launched drone system project named Vayu Ban? Right answer is option D, Indian Air Force. Who inaugurated the first India AI Impact Summit held in New Delhi in February 2026? Right answer is option D, PM Narendra Modi. Which state or union territory became the first to partner with Bharat Taxi? Right answer is option A, Delhi. For the first time in India, the Supreme Court approved passive euthanasia for which individual? Right answer is option D, Harish Rana. India's first musical road was inaugurated in which city? Correct answer is option A, Mumbai. India's first underwater twin tube road and rail tunnel is planned to be built beneath which river? Right answer is option A, Brahmaputra. Who became the first Indian to receive the Esmond B. Martin Award 2026? Right answer is option A, Kriti K. Karanth. Which organization has launched the initiative to establish India's first B corridors along national highways? Right answer is option D, National Highways Authority of India. In which state did the Government of India host the first BIMSTEC Youth Professional Exchange Program? Right answer is option A, Maharashtra. Belagram village, which has been recognized as India's first net zero panchayat during Climate Week 2026, is located in which state? Right answer is option B, Maharashtra. In which state was the Northeast's first emergency landing facility inaugurated at Moran? Correct answer is option B, Assam. Which Indian state has approved the country's first comprehensive policy dedicated to graphene? Correct answer is option C, Kerala. Which city is home to India's first quantum valley? Right answer is option A, Amravati. Where was the first CM Shri School launched as part of India's first AI driven comprehensive education model, inaugurated by Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta? Right answer is option D, Sarojini Nagar. Which Indian state has approved the country's first comprehensive policy dedicated to graphene? Correct answer is option C, Kerala. Which legislative assembly launched the country's first AI enabled chatbot named Vidhan Sathi to assist its members? Right answer is option D, Delhi Legislative Assembly. Which state inaugurated India's first flat rolled products aluminium unit? Correct answer is option A, Odisha. Which mining company became the first in India to produce 50 million tons of iron ore in a single financial year? Right answer is option B, NMTC Limited. Which state became the first in India to introduce proton cancer therapy in the public health system? Right answer is option D, Assam. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated India's first semiconductor assembly, test and packaging facility at which location? Correct answer is option C, Sanand, Gujarat. Which state launched India's first menopause clinic? Right answer is option A, Maharashtra. Google Cloud launched India's first AI enabled university pilot project at which institution? Right answer is option D, Chaudhry Charan Singh University, Meerut. In which state did the Reliance Met City project achieve India's first LEED Platinum pre certification? Right answer is option B, Haryana. Which country launched the world's first franchise based road cycling league? Right answer is option C, India. Where was India's first AI powered skills census Saksham launched? Right answer is option D, Mumbai. At which location did Defense Minister Rajnath Singh dedicate India's first pollution control vessel ICGS Samudra Pratap to the nation? Right answer is option C, Goa. Which port became the first in India to launch a digital twin platform for port management? Correct answer is option D, VO Chidambaranar Port. What is the name of India's first indigenous amphibious drone launched in March 2026? Right answer is option A, Avatar. Where was the country's first national conference on cold water fisheries organized in March 2026? Correct answer is option B, Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir. In February 2026, which state declared tidal flooding as a state specific disaster? Right answer is option C, Kerala. Who became the first woman officer of the Indian Army to qualify to fly the Rudra armed helicopter? Right answer is option C, Captain Hansja Sharma. Where is India's first forest university proposed to be established? Right answer is option D, Gorakhpur. Which law enforcement agency became the first in India to integrate Aadhaar enabled verification with the Pathik application? Right answer is option C, Ahmedabad City Crime Branch. In which city was India's first Bharat Ratna Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Advocate Training and Research Center inaugurated? Correct answer is option B, Mumbai. The Bobcat Premier Credit Card recently launched is specifically designed for which group of people? Correct answer is option C, visually impaired persons. The first indigenous cadet training ship named Krishna for the Indian Navy was built by which company? Right answer is option C, Larsen and Toubro Shipyard. India's first LNG diesel dual fuel demo train operationalized by Indian Railways was flagged off at which location? Right answer is option D, Sabarmati, Gujarat. Who became the first person in Assam to receive Indian citizenship under the Citizenship Amendment Act? Right answer is option A, Dipali Das. Which Indian state has implemented AI powered facial recognition technology to record MLA attendance for the first time? Correct answer is option C, Andhra Pradesh. Which city installed India's first microalgae based pure air tower? Correct answer is option D, New Delhi. Which state became the first in India to achieve 100% digitization of its voter list under the Special Intensive Revision process in December 2025? Correct answer is option C, Rajasthan. The first government aided national biobank for lysosomal storage disorders in India was established in which city? Right answer is option B, Ahmedabad. Which Indian state hosted the first edition of the Khelo India Tribal Games 2026? Right answer is option D, Chhattisgarh. Which regional rural bank launched India's first co branded RuPay credit card? Right answer is option D, Tripura Grameen Bank. Which metropolitan city with a population of 70 to 80 lakh is said to become India's first slum free city? Right answer is option A, Surat. India's first inflatable space habitat Antariksh HAB will be launched by which startup? Right answer is option B, Akash Labdhi. Which bank issued India's first fully digital foreign portfolio investor license? Right answer is option D, Kotak Mahindra Bank. In March 2026, where did Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurate India's first fully operational ring metro? Right answer is option C, Delhi. Which Indian state became the first to announce the constitution of the 8th Pay Commission for its employees? Correct answer is option B, Assam. PM Narendra Modi and French President Emmanuel Macron inaugurated India's first private sector final assembly line for Airbus H125 helicopters at which location? Right answer is option D, Vemagal, Karnataka. Which district became the first in India to achieve 100% insurance coverage under the Insurance for All by 2047 roadmap? Correct answer is option C, Alwar, Rajasthan. Union Minister Amit Shah launched the country's first central bank digital currency based public distribution system in which city? Right answer is option A, Gandhinagar. Who became the first woman finance minister to present the union budget for 9 consecutive terms? Right answer is option A, Nirmala Sitharaman. Who became the first Indian wicket-keeper to score a half century in the history of the T20 World Cup? Right answer is option D, Ishan Kishan. For developing India's first mega shipbuilding cluster, the Government of India formed a special purpose vehicle in Thoothukudi of which state? Correct answer is option C, Tamil Nadu. Which state government launched the Divyang Sahayak portal? Correct answer is option D, Maharashtra. The first Braille library for visually impaired people in India was recently inaugurated in which state? Right answer is option B, Uttar Pradesh. India's first hydrogen powered train is planned to operate in which Indian state? Correct answer is option D, Haryana. President Draupadi Murmu became the first Indian president to undertake a sortie in which type of aircraft? Correct answer is option C, attack helicopter. Which district is said to become India's first biohappy district? Right answer is option B, K. Panyor, Arunachal Pradesh. Under the Bharat Regional Rapid Transit System, the Namo Bharat train was inaugurated in which city? Right answer is option B, Meerut. Where did Chief Justice Suryakant virtually inaugurate India's first fully paperless district court? Correct answer is option C, Wayanad, Kerala. Which Indian startup announced the creation of the world's first humanity first AI city in Bengaluru? Correct answer is option A, Bharat One.ai. The rainbow water snake was recorded for the first time in the buffer zone of Dudhwa Tiger Reserve in which state? Correct answer is option B, Uttar Pradesh. India's first 24/7 online court named 24/7 On Court was launched in which city? Right answer is option C, Kollam, Kerala. Which state is home to India's first full stack sovereign artificial intelligence park? Right answer is option C, Tamil Nadu. India's first wildlife friendly highway has been operationalized on which national highway? Right answer is option C, NH45. Which Indian state became the first to dissolve its Madrasa board and introduce a Minority Education Act? Right answer is option A, Uttarakhand. Between which two stations did Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurate India's first Vande Bharat sleeper train in January 2026? Right answer is option C, Howrah Kamakhya stations. Which city has become the first in India to provide 24-hour high quality drinking water directly from the tap? Right answer is option B, Puri, Odisha. Which site has been declared India's first cold desert biosphere reserve and the 13th UNESCO Biosphere Reserve of India? Right answer is option B, Spiti Valley, Himachal Pradesh. Which bank became the first in the Asia Pacific region to begin testing Visa's intelligent commerce solution for everyday payments? Right answer is option C, DBS Bank, Singapore. In which city has India's first European Legal Gateway Office been inaugurated? Right answer is option C, New Delhi. Which state has announced plans to develop India's first state level multinational park Tiger Corridor? Right answer is option A, Madhya Pradesh. In which city will India's first power museum be built? Right answer is option C, Patna, Bihar. Which airport has become India's first water positive airport? Right answer is option D, Indira Gandhi International Airport, New Delhi. In which state did Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh launch India's first state innovation mission in February 2026? Right answer is option B, Tripura. The central government has approved plans to conduct India's first fully digital census. When is it planned to take place? Right answer is option B, 2027. Which state will become the first in India to adopt a rolling budget? Right answer is option D, Madhya Pradesh. Where will India's first 3D printed automatic weather station developed under Mission Mausam be inaugurated? Right answer is option C, Delhi. Stay updated, stay ahead. Subscribe for more current affairs and competitive exam prep.